Welcome to my game development stream. As always, first I start my development environments and I play one round of my game and then I decide what I work on today. Starting takes a few seconds. To the correct project, game dev. Let's npm run dev. Have it in had to go up a lot, but maybe sometime I should write it myself. But doesn't matter, I have to wait for a few lines to appear. I have to play Tamer Ball or Musician, so play Tamer today. More line. Should be ready. Since those are on localhost for me, probably have to reset state. Yes, delete. Start fresh. I take Tamer. I'm the guy in the middle. As the sides are enemies. If I'm close to them, they attack me. The bar above my head is my HP. Unleash my pets. So if I die, I get a high score based on how far away from the middle I died. So the goal is to get as far away as possible. I get stronger the more enemies I kill, and enemies get stronger the further away I am from the middle. No, the goal is to get as far away as possible, and this was a short introduction. Now I just play around. And we get the start, so a bit of cautious. Too much. Pet. Was I take Espresso very hungry. It's very easy. Talongoli doesn't matter. Dashless. It's fair. Really doesn't matter. Okay. So but I didn't want to reach him. Pressing it. Let me perfect. Whereas I want range. Range is perfect with shorter leash. I can not yet pull him. So this way I can pull him. Paint. Let's do split. No. Fireline is very hungry, or let's do Fireline. This helps. At least at the beginning. So here. Too much. Protect me. Thank you. Whereas first, small off would be fine. Slow. Let's make more range. I think this. Duplicate. Let's do factory. Dashes. Take. 12K distance. Pause, careful. Protect me. Okay, perfect. Great. It fit easily. It's fine. So I take another weight. And Ferrango never gets fed. Okay, this is fine. Let's cannot blocking each other. Loves food. I think it's very young, so it's not good. Wants to stay slim. That's fine. Thing dies. I have to feed him a lot. Both. So protect me. Q. Breath. Explode. Eat less. Eat less is very helpful. And let's do explode. Oh, ooh. Didn't pay attention. Would have been my death. That would I take? And longer leash, doesn't matter, dash root hits. Small. I take longer leash on him. So now they block each other, which take. You not block. So I get another boss. Yes, 2. Okay, already dead. Already happy. Let's. Okay, there is. Oh, no, I cannot take. It takes a longer leash. Let's. Wait for a minute to skill. Decade, very hungry, needs more love. Loves food. Can do this one. Eats less, perfect. Do anyone? Fill him up. Unleash, fill him up. So now I don't have. Just one away, I guess. Dangerous. Dangerous. Ooh. Okay, I survived. Perfect. 2 million damage per second. Let's copy the replay. Test. Last replay. I put it in data long tamer. If you. I have to activate it. Tamer. To check the damage for a moment. Damage meter. Increased damage taken is the main damage source, but buffs everything else. So after this it's OS, black melee. So the OS in Fireline is only 2%. Interesting. Oh, 700,000 or something? This is okay. looks decent. I should have 5 achievements, yes. This looks correct. Okay. Close to the right. Clean up. I have my timer run now. I have to increase version. 300, no, 32 today. I can push this. New timer test run. Test replay. Okay, now what do I work on today? Fix multiplayer. For some reason my server was not working last time. Let's check if this is still the case. So I connect connection. Yes, it's still the case. Last time I didn't find out anything why. I find out why it was HR time, but I didn't understand why it doesn't work anymore. Let's check again. I had server. I have this one. I work with HR time big int, and this failed to happen. Not responding. There's no information about it. And I was 90% sure this is the problem. Let's check again. Here I had my console log. Set time and time set. And I go into this function. And there's only one line in here. So I will. I'm not longer connecting. Back to multiplayer. I have a bad connection. He says set time, but not time set. So this is what is failing. But why? Is it... Okay, I could check this one. If this is failing, then it would be time set. Oh, it's not. HR time begin is working, so it's client game time or begin. Okay, let's find out. Console. Did I change anything about this? Can I... One of these is failing. Okay, it's a big int client game time. Okay, it's the client game time. What is the problem with client game time? Don't have it. It doesn't crash or give me any information? It probably crashes and I don't have a try around it or something. Okay, let's verify. So I need the client game time and I need my game time. And this is missing, so I slightly missed the problem last time. I have to find out what is happening with the game time. Find game time is in the query my game time. And let's find out what my game time is doing. Game time when I connect. Okay, so let's find out. I disconnect, I connect. I have my game time 56599 99999. Doesn't he like this maybe? Is it the first time not a number? It's not an integer. Okay. Now I'm confused. This is not an integer. I mean, it's JavaScript number, but I increase it in... Wait, I changed it to 1666. Oh. But it's fine if I floor it, I think. I have to reload, so it does the new stuff. Interesting. 2, 3. Now I'm connected. I feel delayed. Click, click, click. Left, right. Feel more delayed than usual. Is it? I mean, I have 75. Shouldn't know. Left, right. I'm unsure. So it's delayed. This is normal. I press fast enough. I mean, I can lower it. I never felt a bit better. I think 111. Okay, but I think for a moment. For now, it works. So I fixed the problem. But I did not check if it still works in multiplayer. Connect the joint. I start. Say same. And now I need to it already says it's broken. Can I disconnect and see? So I have to assume there's something. The timestamp is off. ID. No, the ID is off. The ID is a problem. shouldn't be different. Think for a moment. Player action too late. Was this in multiplayer? I remember something. So if the player actions are incorrect, then I understand why it's too late. So let's see the order of stuff happening. I am acting 1, 2, 3. Please reset yourself. Play action too late. Play action too late. Okay, I have a problem. Don't need to. And he doesn't reset synchronization broken. You don't have anyone to synchronize with. And it's a small probability, but I remember something to do with my time is now different. Something is off. I maybe have to seal the time? No. Let's look into it. Let's do until it happens, just to verify. I have to execute. -16. This is no longer my step size. This could be the reason. I think I have 16.6. Then it would be in barely in, yes. Okay. Does the server has a search tune get ticker? I have update interval. My update interval is, I think, yes, the 575. So I have to assume that this 16 is causing the problem. Because I allow 16.6. Q and time minus. Is it? Then I would increase this value. I'm now confused again. This is bigger. Brain doesn't want to work. This is 2, so this is a smaller time. Okay, if this would be 16.6, it would be bigger, so he wouldn't inform me. But why? Why is this correct? Yeah, let's look into the input. Don't remember what I did there. Player input. Where did I put it? I have an input folder. Input folder, player input. Because I had different. Yeah, this is no longer, it would be game state. interval or something. Tick. No. It's not in the state. Don't remember. Somewhere I have the 16. Package, not test inputs. Close. Okay, this is master game. This. Wait, hash. Okay, this is something else. Font size 16 is also not. I think I have 2. It's not what I want. I won't find it. Okay, this search is not resulting in what I wanted. So I have game model. Did I put it in here? Okay, let's change strategy. I go to Wanna. Game close, tick and paint. And if I'm not in multiplayer, get tick interval. This is a function. Because now I have to think. Decide updates per second. I have to think a lot. Do I have tick interval confused in some way? Game speed settings. This is client. This is not something I should use for a multiplayer, I guess. I have to think for a moment. So this would break multiplayer. But as long as I don't change the values, it shouldn't matter. But I think desired updates per second. This should be a fixed number. I should not be able to change it. I don't think it, but it would break. Someone would do it. It doesn't matter. I want this to be configurable. Keep it for now. I assume it does not change, but this gives me these console logs confuses me now. I have a bigger allowed time. So get tick interval. Okay. This way it should not complain anymore. try. Two, three. But it should still result in broken states, I guess. Because I didn't change anything. Why are you a debugger? What? Do I have a breakpoint somewhere? Is there a sound I didn't press? Okay, let's stop. What is happening again? Different hashes. And my compare is again the ID. It's not good. I have to think a bit. What ID is different? I did compare the characters. I player JSON. Okay, this is a player JSON. This is a formatted, so I can look into it. And some ID is different in the player. 12.9.16. Let's. Is it character? Abilities. What is a timestamp after an ID? Client. Pressed can't be it. Permanent data can't be it. Only character is loud. Combat log has no IDs. Ability shouldn't be special. Paint. Weight choices. That I did already press something, I guess. If I have a thing which creates an ID, maybe? I am unsure. Log first string difference. String I is not equal string 2. Length, I go over every character. Maybe I put down the I. substring start. Give me some information. I'm an idiot. I should do it in here. Here I log and here I say substring start, substring start. Should give me some number, maybe this helps. Because I guess this is the entire the hash is not the same. I look into the player data, time and hash. So log time and hash and data. Okay, I have the hashes, the time, the data. Here in this I'm confused. Data player JSON. This is too short. Just you. Oh, okay. In here I would can I the entire thing somehow? Can you put it down? Okay, it's a lot. But now in here I could XID permanent data no. Oh, I put in the ID counter. I remember. This wasn't the problem, which is a hint. Okay, but I can do this. I can reload. Oh, I go to multiplayer. I go to multiplayer. Why are you waking here? Unexpected token. Okay, if the connection is already what? Is there a try around? One message. Something is broken, but I get no error. Okay, let's disconnect. I didn't connect properly. I have to assume if I connect, I get this error. Let's watch. Let's try to understand this one. Blob message. Data is a blob. Size, type. One message. Catch. Ah, this is intended. This is a compressed string, so okay, this is a intended case. So now client remove, doesn't matter, let's clear stuff. So now I am interested in, does it break until I restart? think I have no real random generation currently. So this class might be bad. So builder might be better if I start. Let's wait until 1 minute. Yeah, I get my first skill points for boss. Two seconds. I remember I can use cheats in multiplayer. So what would damage and range would probably speed throw me off, but it looks synced. Doesn't use IDs. Does it? Character. I have to think. So this stays synced. Now I restart. To restart didn't take long. Okay. So can do whatever. Take sniper and this is where it breaks. Let's pause pose and see. So 5,000 in, there's a problem. The next ID is it this time. This is not good. Off by 3. There's a problem, definitely. But what is the problem? Is it the restart? So somehow the IDs diverge. And normally I need to search missing IDs. So the question is, does both, what is ID? I have to think. Because I only compare player IDs. No, ins ID counter. I need to think. The ID counter is off. It's not in player. The player is not the problem. Not in the player data. I have 2 snipers. They don't. Each line is an ID, but it's not in the player data. If my ID is off, the left created more IDs. And I don't know if disconnecting. So, could be a reason with case with see my break. I have game state, is it map? I have my map modifiers. They are in. I have no idea currently. But the ID counter is not allowed to diverge. I could stringify my state and see if I still find the IDs which went missing, maybe. Copy. Do I have some empty file I use? I have compare files. Remember? Okay, I can clear this probably. I want to remember. Test run ID diverge. That mean, I think it was 39. Something between here. 39 and 42. So now I want game state. Copy object. No. Undo. I want to use the test file. And in here I want to search. Can I find this one? I can find it. It's ID counter. Okay, this is not used yet. Not find it. I cannot find it. I have no ID in here left. So I have to assume 38 I find. Wait, it's reload. Who is this? Is this myself? Client 1 character. This is first or the second? Client 0. So this I can compare. Still should have game state. I found it in here. I found it. Similar size. Here I have the reload. And here's okay. So who did create the next ID is the question, I guess. Someone after I picked reload, I picked the character. Someone is using IDs. How can I test this? I have the next ID function. Next ID. Next ID is it I'm searching. In game. Okay, let's try to find who uses I can run around stuff, don't create IDs. I have stuff, so now I Create a lot of IDs. Is fine. So I create my 3 abilities. It's the next one who creates an ID. Good question. No one. Is it different for multiplayer? Why does it start with broken? Player action too late. I didn't pay attention when they went. Okay, new start. Fine. I have only ID counter, so nothing I could do to specialize a break. 3, 4, 5. IDs I have to generate. I 1, 2, 3. I go to multiplayer. Start. Probably a lot of IDs have to happen. Now I run around, I check. 3, 4, 5. And I'm back to now I have only a 5 ping. That's what I wanted to expect. Before I had a high number. I was in a. Is it this size? Definitely a part of higher delay. It definitely. Oh, who did create this ID? Might be the reason it breaks. Wait, enemy. I trigger a new chunk generation. Trigger a new chunk generation. Does the other one not trigger it? Let me. Hey, you have a problem. Okay, I died. It doesn't matter. Did I somehow change code? I guess. Didn't. So let's start. So I got a new. So let's be the host on the right side and be the client on the left side. I have this error, I know. Intended. Connected. I trigger stuff. I only take tower builder. T. Console. I don't have anything important here, or he didn't move yet. It is doing what it should. I select the class on the second side. I don't move. I press actions. It is not causing any problems. I go to the left. I go more to the left. There's a sign. Does this create IDs? For me, but not for him. The ID counter should have been changed. should have... The arrow should have not... should not disappear. So I'm somehow not triggering the reason. Why? Start new. It was sniper. Takes a second snipe. I don't get the problem. Okay, let's play one round and see what happens. I also... Okay, I have one. What's in 15? And 4, let's... Cannot see far. Somewhere around here. Okay. The better one now. It's working. Good. Interesting, the zoom bubble. Ah, this is a bug. I have... write it down. I wait for the boss, doesn't matter. Down here. Okay. Fix multiplayer bug. Player indicator plus zoom incorrect. Care. I don't know. Died? Okay, now he is stuck to me. I'm stuck to him. Was? Oh, survived. This thing is bad. I don't... But till here. One more boss. Thirteen. Did get the level? Okay. There's some flickering, but don't care for now. So, did not happen. That could it be? Let's play around a bit and see if I can. Did it work? Wasn't started, and this is why I heard my own. Okay. No, it's not doing synchronization, which is on one hand good, but on one hand I have to find out why it can. If the app modifier bosses are responsible for it, I would say. I'm so confused. I had the too late, I remember one time, so the too late is would be a reason. I should. Yeah, the reason is bad performance, and that I somehow affects it now. Okay, let's some reconnection and again. This is supposed to happen. On chord, on chord. So the chord I remove. Do not know. Remember if I still. Let's both disconnect. Start fresh. I had the state. I always connected. Now yes, but this will update. I think this is still in an old state. Violation? What is this for an output? Did you output here? Compare? I'm confused. I mean, you lost the broken state because now you no longer compare, but what is this one? Have enough damage. One. Thank you. So I have to to think. Why could I break it 2 times at the start and now it's no longer possible? Is it really just my time check? Okay, for now I check the painting of the player indicator for multiplayer. Did I not save? Compare file. Doesn't matter. So I checked that it happened. Can't you save? What are you complaining about? Save. I have to disconnect here somehow. Am I still in multiplayer? Here still. This wouldn't make any sense to me. So I cannot save this file. It's definitely not liking very big files. Let's throw it away. Okay, now he was able to save. What type of files? JSON. Okay, he wants to. We should probably change it to text because in JSON he wants to analyze them, which is bad. But ignore for now. I have problem of I1 player indicator game paint. I have no idea where I do this, but it's multiplayer related. It has to do with multiplayer, most likely, and other player indicator. I might be in I don't remember. Camera position? I have to think a bit. Why does it matter? I care where other players are. I paint the arc. Point paint position. I have the zoom in here. And here I could ignore the zoom or something. Zoomed. I can put in. Is it false? And then it works? No, I'm an idiot. Is it here? I currently unsure if I'm in zoomed or not. Let's try it out. Load. 1, 2, and 1 out. And this is incorrect. And the distance I can see it. Is it more correct now? I mean, it's the correct direction, but it's not to the wall. Just interesting. I think the true one is incorrect. I have to calculate something with zoom. The calculation is now compatible. Find out. The other one is more correct, but both don't work. So let's start with false and indicator position. Yeah, disconnect while I change stuff. Get point paid position. Camera position. Indicator position. To square edge. Canvas width. I would need to put in the zoom. I can do it. So here I multiply or divide. I'm zoomed in. I have to. What are you complaining? Right side of the number must be type any number beginning in type. Zoom is a number, isn't it? Zoom is a zoom. Ah, okay. 8. Let's find out. Connect. Start. So now it's not telling me in this. So it's never considered zoom as a. Cannot see them. I can. Okay, up and down is easier because stops. Okay, the direction is correct, but when it is displayed is incorrect. Because here's no zoom. Space. So I have a buffer space is there. Canvas width, I have, let's say the display width, const display width, display 8. Oh no, it can be plus and minus. And I over display 8. And I want zoom factor be part of it. This would be display width. Wait. Is it divided by 2? It's not everywhere. Let's do it like this. Display widths. Now I have still connected. Don't throw me out. I see these values here. And probably I could do the whole thing differently and save some frames, but doesn't matter. Let's try. 2, 3. The joint go down because this is easy trigger. Looking good. Now I display it soon, but no, fine. So it's not perfectly centered. So it's the incorrect amount. I move it by Y, I guess. I care enough. I think this is I think on close zoom it's a bit more. I even I guess I want to change it a bit. I think for a moment. I have indicator position. Layer distance. Okay. So the indicator position. I could width and height. Do I reduce it by some value? Is this a buffer space? Space is 10. I to position the map position. This is why I need to get the paint position. This could be done probably differently if I camera position, direction, circle radius, T. Okay, so circle radius is basically influenced by the zoom. Or could also first calculate the paint position of the camera position is always center. I have a direction. To think a bit. I want to change it a bit, the logic behind it, I guess. Player distance, this is what I display. So I decided I cannot see the character, so I want to paint the indicator. I get the direction. And the second calculate position to square edge. Something is totally off, so this is committed, so I can try around. I want to skip this part and basically the square edge. I don't have the camera position. This will be different. Camera, this will be ZTX canvas width divided by 2. Be 8 divided by 2. Display width is canvas width. This is canvas height. Now I have direction and circle radius. This should be it. And now display width and height. Still important for determining if I can see the character. I need to calculate the distance from indicator position. I no longer have the indicator position. Okay. Could I cons in indicator position would some x and y. I calculated. Oops. Let's try. So indicator position wants it for calculating the distance. Is it easy to calculate? Have the paint position. So it would be layer character x plus paint x minus ZTX canvas width. This would be, no, this is halved. So if this is bigger to the right, indicator position would be to the right, but this is now influenced by zoom. game UI zoom vector, and it's is it a multiplicator? I'm zoomed in. I think it's the division. Same for Y. And maybe this works. I was still connected. Okay, I go to multiplayer. Start, so I have both. I take some, so I cannot see. Okay, here I can see 900, 400, 1629. This is incorrect. It shrinks. Number grows. This should not be the case. My calculation is incorrect. Did break it? See, 430, 430. I have a something. I lost the state. But I had my ID again incorrect. But the next ID is the same. This is more confusing, isn't it? It's so the bubble, the indicator is not correct, but I did one to the right. 2919. So somewhere copy string content. I have my file 1. I know that's what I'm searching. I have this hash. Let's turn file 2. And now what are you doing? Okay, I moved to the left, to the right for some reason. Select for compare. I've selected damage done log. Damage done log. This is not good. I did do damage, but this is a target which I hit. I did hit different targets? Okay, message timestamp. Now it makes sense to me. What else is here? The bottom something? No, he's complaining. I have the same ID, but different. I hit different targets. This is not good. So I know this was the same problem before. But I hit the same amount of targets with the same damage. They had the same HP, had the same timestamp. only the ID was different. This would indicate to me I'm on 200 to 6 later, 26 later, 36 later, 3012, 4200, 112. It's okay. So the gap is the same. So the gap is 30. 30 ID values difference. But the same 14200 time and past is I have an indication what happens is not working correctly. So I have to keep this in mind, and now I calculate the distance. Indicator position to player character. I see what I did incorrectly. I have this one is not correct. I have camera position X. This is what I'm calculating against. Still connected? I don't think so. And did I have another error before? No late in input calculation. So Z I go here. I restart. Take sniper. Go up. Left. 99. This is a 99. I just believe it. 40. 60. 50. Okay. I believe the value. I think it's now working. Always staying to the side. The question would only be, do I want this? I think it doesn't matter. It's working, and now I managed again once I shot something. Before it was, but I had the ID counter too. Okay, let's set everything. I don't do anything here. I connect directly. I don't do anything here. First thing I do is connect. Now the next thing I do is restart, take a class, one to the left and shoot. No. This time it didn't break. Another try. One, two, three. Connect to multiplayer. Start. I take. And I have it. Again. Don't spam, please. It's the ID and the timestamp, so and he realizes it because of the combat log. But the total IDs are the same, so it could mean that it would still be in sync. But it should not happen. What's my time? Half an hour. At least I think I fixed multiplayer play indicator and fix multiplayer game time, fix multiplayer player indicator zoom. Okay, commit. I can clear these. I remember I have this. This is incorrect. Fix multiplayer. I have chunk IDs, enemy IDs different. Noticed because of combat log IDs. Don't match, but total number of IDs matches. But why? What is not deterministic about it? Don't understand. I would have to assume that my camera is influencing degeneration. Camera is influencing ID generation. I think again. I connect, I don't move them. I reset, I one to the right. So I shoot. There has to be, like, because of camera, I have different order of chunk creation. But I should not create chunks based on camera position, I hope. Camera position is different, it's not part of state. So I have to check where I use my camera guess. Let's find out. Get camera position. Does some tick is it? A lot too, but I am mostly interested in chunks. Where would I find about chunks in map? There's nothing map related in here. It was in my mouse position. Fine. Campaign doesn't map. Rectangle, circle, celestial direction. Would it be? No, wouldn't matter. Paint matter. Paint shouldn't matter. It could be that my someone is maybe triggering map generation. and it's based on camera position. And depending on where the darkness is, so to think for a moment. Okay, I have chunk generation. Where does it happen? Game map generation. Wait, spawn chunk? No. Wait, new chunk. Generate missing chunks. Maybe here this is interesting. For instance, God area. Get map tile ID. This could be the reason. Curse ice. Curse ice. Change random tile to ice. No, you shouldn't matter. Snowman. On death shouldn't matter. This don't happen. I think I should, to map generation, create new chunk. Am I still in multiplayer? It looks like. Sources, map, generation. Create new chunk. These ones are interesting. If someone... So, create the spawn chunks. I don't think I need to care until it's done. It could be already a reason. Tick and paint. Tick generate missing chunks, which is fine. Still in here, let's... Don't know how many chunks I generate, but it should not take too long. So now I'm here. I go to the right, and here he creates the first new chunks. And it happens... Generate missing chunks. This is fine. Okay, let's check something. Create new chunk. Find all references. I am interested not in generate missing chunks. Because generate missing chunks only happens... Let's verify these cases in tick and in initial state. So I don't assume this can be the reason. The second case is here. Create new chunk tiles. No, create new spawn chunk. Did I miss? Create new chunk. I miss correctly. So This one I don't care. What area? This should not happen. Get map tile ID here in map. So I go to map. Create new chunk. Let's find out. This happens. Okay, this happens. Hit player. Chunk undefined. One. Tile ID. Position blocking. So to spawn the boss, but this shouldn't matter. This is on game init. Next. Cloud machine. I need to spawn them on tiles. This shouldn't matter. Understand why they happen? They are not camera dependent. I could maybe block something. Hit new chunk. Console log. I have chunk X, chunk Y. The generate create chunk, new chunk, new chunk, chunk X, chunk Y. Game state. Next. No, identifier, ID counter, ID counter. Okay. I want to format it differently. New chunk. I think I do it this order. And ID counter. Like this. Let's see how much it spams, but if it happens in the first few seconds, normally the disconnectors might give me hints. Don't want to wake here. Please tell me. This is not what I wanted. ID counter. Next ID. So I have a lot, but this might be indicator what goes wrong. I clean. I go to. Let's make it smaller. 1, 2, 3. Connect to SD. Connect to multiplayer. Shoot. And I disconnect and pause. I disconnect and pause. So I have $13,449. The 54 is correct. 13,473. I have an ID, so maybe I should have put a timestamp on it. 13,4. Anyway, 1347, 1347, 13, 4. between it. 1, 3, 4, 7. So here should be a difference. I don't know which side he's on. 1, 3, 4, 4, 9. Both is in bet. Oh no, there's an in between. Chunk. Oh, I'm very confused. 13, 4, 7, 3 is between these. So I create a chunk to 0. All IDs in this are in this range. So I would assume 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. No, there's a difference. 6, 9. Okay. Do I have some start value? 9, 6, 4. 1, 9. Okay. 4 minus 4. Can I? How many? I scroll too much. 1, 2, 2.5. 3. So I have to see the number. Oh, I'm different here. Go to 11 something. 4 minus 4. 7, 9, 2. Already different. To 10,000. 70. 1 minus 1. This is identical. 11. 11, 0, 8. This is 5 minus 4. This is different. 10. This is different. 0 minus 5. 1, 0. There's a difference. 1, 1. 1, 0, 1, 1. 1, 1. I have a different chunk. A different new chunk. So I guess. Does he generate 1, 1? So I have a strong indication where the problem is. Here's 1, 1. New chunk. I have to assume that my missing chunk innovations is not doing what it should since forever. Okay, let's find out. I have. Where do I have to go? New chunk. Find references. Generate missing chunks. What are the missing chunks? I have a position. Positions? Positions? Position? Generate missing chunks. I put in 0, 0. This is clear as day. Get player characters. Okay, now it's getting interesting. Can the order change? Test 2. something about of positions. Let's console log this one. Console log position. I want missing chunk. This will create new chunk. I the position. Innovation radius. Chunk to map key, create new chunk. So I have to assume this is the next point of interest. Should I still display both? Do only one for now. So I reload, load. Is this? Oh no, it's spamming. I cannot do this. This is not what I wanted. It's doing this every tick. I only am interested once, basically. New ones. Let's make const once. Test once is starts as false. So if I create if test once is I do this and test once send to true. So now I would only once per generation run through, which is what I want. Yes, it happens once. So I 1, 2, 3 ASD sniper to the left, shoot, and disconnect. So now I have something this is I would have expected I open, I connect, they are the same order. Not good. I'm reaching my time limit. I want to think about it a bit more, but maybe I won't find it out today. So the position is the same, so the values are the same. I would expect generic missing chunks is Shouldn't it start with 0, 0? Something is not adding up in my brain. I saw that every chunk is regenerated on start. Some chunk order was different. It was 1, 1, so 1, 1 is definitely on start generation. Okay. The difference is the state. We did the first time. Now it should be in here. Right. But they are ordered the same. So I shouldn't even need to move to create this problem. I'm correct. I didn't notice any particular reason why the values should be different. Why? This is a position, it's all based on position values, and if they are the same, I should expect the order is the same. I'm missing something. Should be missing something. What am I missing? Index. What are the chunks dependent on the index stuff? Why was the order different? No, I log it here. So the order in which they are called is the same. And it still resulted in... I'm so confused. It shouldn't run in parallel. Would it? Would this be some... spit out position? So somehow the order was different, although they should go from 0. There was one case which was different. Chunk size. I don't see any... Okay, I should sleep over it, I guess. What is because of no total number of my correct. So found out chunk generation order different in clients. Did not find any reason for it yet. I was in create missing chunk printing out chunk X and chunk Y altered in different orders for my 2 clients. Analyzed, generate missing chunks, but did not notice anything. Okay, so this is my stuff. I should come to an end, so I should run the tests. I did change multiplayer. I hope it has no influence on single player. But if the chunks I throw away and one test replace. Oh no. I still have of console logs. Where did I put them? Here. Let's remove this. Test once. Be correct. Lost a line, which is fine. Test, one test replace, and now watch. I also remember that my short king was not working. Let's say chunk generation is different. It shouldn't influence replay. Opinion. Different IDs shouldn't matter. Maybe a different order matters? I don't know. So I should watch to the end. If the first one did work, I don't expect any. Then others can break. Also worked. There should be a success false somewhere if it fails or the result is unexpected. This is my one from today. Looking like it works. Okay, perfect. All work. Some multiplayer thing notes. Multiplayer commit. I can push. Close to the right maybe. Campaign curse eyes. Is it map? Map generation. Keep open. To the right. Game can also be closed. And with this, I think I've done everything, so I come to an end for today. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.